Welcome to this show, where we will delve into history and discover the story of one of the greatest empires known to humanity, the Roman Empire. We will explore its progress, its political and military phases, its cultural and architectural innovations, and most importantly, its rise and fall, which continues to influence our lives today. This is not just a story about wars and emperors, but a story about humanity, ambition, power, and identity. The legend of the founding of Rome dates back to 753 BC, when the story says that Romulus and Remus, twins breastfed by a she-wolf, founded the city of Rome. This legend reflects Roman values, courage, strength, and mystery. Geographically, the city's location was carefully chosen, near the Tiber River and in central Italy, which facilitated growth and expansion. In 509 BC, the Romans overthrew King Tarquinius and established a republic. The system was complex. The Senate is the center of government and debate, to consuls elected annually, to social classes, the plebeians, commoners, and the patricians, nobles. This period witnessed social conflicts between the poor and the rich, legal reforms such as the laws of the 12 Tables, war of expansion, such as the Punic Wars against Carthage 218 to 146 BC, which made Rome a major Mediterranean power. As Rome expanded, internal problems worsened, rivalries among military leaders such as Julius Caesar, Pompey, and Crassus. Civil wars tore the republic apart. In 44 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated. He was succeeded by Augustus Octavius, who ended the civil war and defeated Mark Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC and 27 BC. Augustus became the first emperor, ushering in the Roman Empire. This period lasted approximately 200 years and was characterized by internal peace and political stability, military expansion. The empire reached its greatest extent, infrastructure development, Roman roads, bridges, aqueducts, and amphitheaters such as the Colosseum, flourishing law, philosophy. And the arts, the most famous emperors of this eratrogen, the empire expanded to its greatest extent. Hadrian built a wall in Britain and organized the provinces. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, challenges began to emerge in the 3rd century AD, a crisis of succession. Many emperors ruled for short periods, economic problems, inflation, weak agriculture, and reliance on slaves, attacks by Germanic tribes from the north and Persians from the east. In 285 AD, Emperor Diocletian divided the empire into eastern and western regions for better governance. However, the crises continued until Western Rome collapsed politically and economically. In 410 AD, Rome was first invaded by the Goths, led by Alaric. Then came a series of attacks. In 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was deposed. Historians consider this event the end of the Western Roman Empire. While the Eastern Byzantine Empire lasted until 1453 AD, despite its fall, Rome left a great legacy in law. The Roman legal system is the basis for modern civil law. Language: Latin is the origin of languages such as French, Spanish, and Italian. Architecture: triumphal arches, bridges, sewage systems. Political thought: the concept of republicanism, citizenship, and the separation of powers. Religion: Christianity was officially adopted in the 4th century, and the Roman Church spread throughout the world. The Roman Empire was a story of unparalleled rise and a fascinating fall, from a small town on a riverbank to a civilization that changed the face of the world. And Rome lives on, not just in its ruins, but in our language, our laws, and our ideas. Thank you for listening. And now the floor is open for your questions or contributions.